Day 12, day motherfucking 12. Over here, unaware, walking. Right now, I was running earlier, and yeah, I hate physical exercise so much. I feel like that's how I start off every single video, but it's the fucking truth. I fucking hate physical exercise so damn much. But like I said, it's just, you know, I was reading 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson, and I was getting into the chapter of damn, I forgot the rule name, but it was basically about the concept of delayed gratification and sacrifice. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Delaying everything, not going for just simple pleasures just cause, so this kind of thing is annoying, but it's going to help build stuff up, because if I'm very serious about, wanting a whole bunch of kids, wanting different women, and even, to the point of, having said businesses be open in these third world countries, and having, my girlfriends run these things in said region that, the business is in, where they live in, I gotta step up my looks game. I don't think I can pull that off, looking just like this. I have to, really get in shape, really have my jawline, come out. I don't know if that's even possible, but, I gotta try my hardest, when the website gives me a couple, a decent amount of living. I smell some green over here, but when the website gives me a couple good amount of money, whiten my teeth, try to do some laser thing with my scars, even though I don't think that they can really heal, to be honest with you. I think they're just there forever, so that's the negative that I have, and all that stuff. But it could be worse. It could be balding. I do have a receding hairline, but as long as I keep long hair, it should be fine. I get these white spots, but I'm just going to, I don't know if the camera picked that up, but I'm just going to, get tattoos all over there, get like a snow kind of theme, so that way if I tattoo over it and the white spots start to return, it won't diminish the tattoo so much, because the tattoo will already appear as if there's like snow blobs falling or whatever, and that white spot would just blend in with it. So I'm gonna get a tattoo on purpose that would do that. Hell, I might even go to the point of like not even editing them, just working around them and doing something like that, but we'll see. That's obviously later. The applications I'm making, this is going good throughout. The only problem I have right now, obviously I'm not really done with major things, but one problem that I was coming across was, how do I make it where you can connect to the database but not have the password be shown, and not have somebody have, like, because the app's gonna be open source. So how do I make it where obviously the downloaded app that I've compiled, will work perfectly, that's fine, but how do I make it where if somebody else compiles it, they're not getting access to the database? Because I don't want that, because they can just edit something, they can inject stuff into there, there's just no reason for it. I was thinking about putting the password as a string, save it in the executable as a binary, but when I do that, the SHA-256 hash is different, so there's no way to verify that, because I could just be like, I could make an executable, be like, oh yeah, we don't store the password, we do encryption, but the executable doesn't have the same code as the compiled code. So I want it to be in a certain way where when you compile it, right, the compiled version produces the same hash as the executable that I distribute, so that way people can download the source code and compile it to verify that, the code is right, but also make it so that only the executable that I've created has access to it. There was one method of being able to do it, but I would have to include the file outside of the source code, which I mean works, but then I would have to distribute it. But then if I distribute, you know, also that file, you know, because you can build it with or without the file, it won't matter. You'll get the same hash, which works thankfully, but you need to include the file, because if you don't include the file, then it just won't work with the executable. So then, you know, I'm going through that dilemma. I feel like there is a way to do it. There's got to be a way to do it, because there's quite a bit of open source applications that exist that connect to a database. So I mean, you know, so I know it's there. I couldn't find anything. But I mean, this is an issue that I can think about later, because I can implement it later. But that was one thing that's still boggling my mind. I got other things like connecting to Tor, and I mean, well, Bisq solves the problem of connecting through Tor on desktop applications, and then Android and iOS applications, there's already applications that connect to the Tor network. So it's not like some new sort of concept that I have to come up with, and all those applications are open source, so I can just look through the source code and grab what I need for said application. But you know, just working at it little by little, finishing up all the database table models right now, and I got the encryption working and everything. I got the Monero node running. I got the Monero, you know, daemon and RPC running, and I got the code that's running C, being able to verify transactions and send transactions and all that sort of stuff working. So I got the basics working. I got the, you know, getting the currency information, the price of Monero compared to the price of US dollar, which I've named central bank digital currency, because the US dollar pretty much is the king of all fiat. And I believe when they release the central bank digital currency, it will still be recognized as, you know, the US version of the central bank digital currency will still be recognized as the top of the top, I believe. So that's how I'm gonna do it. And then I compare the price between Bitcoin. I do Litecoin just because of the fact that I use Litecoin sometimes to convert between dollar to Monero. So I don't know if Litecoin would ever stick. You know, hell, I don't even know if any of them would really stick. Maybe central bank digital currency, but the other ones, I mean, it just depends on their life cycle, you know. But I've included Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. I think those are the only 3 cryptocurrencies I've included. And then I included the price of gold and silver, because, you know, those are hard currencies too that have been tested for millennia. So yeah, I guess I'm just rambling on like always, but you know, it's going good. It's going good. Like I said, in July, which is literally tomorrow, around sometime beginning of July, I'll start working on the GUI and the client-side code for the desktop and Android and iOS. I've been reading up books and looking up tutorials, so I have some basic knowledge of it, thankfully. And you know, I don't think the applications like for SDL, you know, for the desktop applications, I don't think it'll be too hard, since I'm not really making a video game with that framework. I'm just making something super simple that's just displaying tables and just showing buttons and showing text on the screen and color and images, so it shouldn't be too hard. Obviously, like I said, I haven't gone into it. I just built like some simple, very simple thing for Android, iOS, and SDL, and tested it on all 3 of the platforms, Mac, Linux, and Windows, to see if, you know, it's all possible. And now I gotta connect the database through all of them and see, but it should work. You know, the desktop application should obviously work, because the desktop applications are going to be written in C++. You can call C applications, and the website, I already tested it. The website's the only one I actually tested, and C, which is SDL, so that should work. And then, you know, Android and iOS are the only 2 that I haven't tested yet, but they should work too. I've seen videos of people connecting to it, so it's not a big deal. I don't know if I'm going to create a separate API to connect to the database. I don't know if maybe that's what I have to do to ensure integrity and authentication of said connection to the database from said app. But, you know, I'll figure it out. So, yeah, so I guess all I'm saying is it's going good right now, and I fucking hate physical exercise, to wrap it up. So, so I'll see you later, day 12. getting there, you know. And you know, it seems like a lot, but you know, it's gonna be funny because in literally a short amount of time, it feels like a long time now, but in reality, after this is all done, it's gonna feel like a short amount of time. It's all gonna be finished, and I'm gonna be super happy and super glad that I stuck through all of this and to build the discipline and the fortitude to be able to accomplish what I need, and you know, to set me up at the end of the day to be able to take care of Linux and whatever other kids that I end up having in the future, you know, and you know, taking care of family and just everything, just being better at literally fucking everything. So yeah, and hopefully I can look somewhat good. Yeah, that'd be a bonus, you know. But I mean, if I don't get super jacked up, that's fine, because honestly this program isn't the best in terms of being able to get jacked up. I mean, you'd have to follow a different program if you want to be top of the top line of doing shit, but you know, it's definitely a start. So like I said, rambling on, blah blah blah. This video is like almost 12 minutes long for the 12th day, but yeah, now I gotta run for these last 3 minutes to get back to my place. Luckily I'm not that far away, so yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.